second year being in this offense, I just feel like we're more comfortable in the system. We communicate well, especially with the quarterback and changing protections and when need be and stuff like that. So I just feel like the comfortability and the core of our O-line and offense has been really well this season.
Lyndon, you said your two biggest goals in the preseason were protecting the quarterback and opening up lanes for the running backs. How would you assess the O-line in those two categories specifically?
Yeah, I feel like we've been okay this season doing both things. There's definitely room for improvement, but I feel like this year we're playing with a lot more high effort and just making those big holes. I mean, Des and Joel's been having some big holes to run through. Even Lil Boosie, we call him, had a good run. So I feel like we've been doing a lot better this season, but there's always more room for improvement.
What are we supposed to expect out of playing in Morgantown?
I feel like I heard Morgantown is my first time playing down there, so it's gonna be a high intensity atmosphere. A lot of crazy fans, might get a little crazy in the stands or whatever, but I know it's a good defense we're playing against this weekend, and it was just a big rivalry game for us, so we're all ready for that.
How challenging do you feel you personally for you as the center, the crowd noise?
It might be a little challenging, but I just got to key into Eli's voice and the cadence and make sure everybody's on the same page so we can all have an operational offense.
Whether it's around practice or around campus, like, does it feel different? Like, can you feel the energy for this?
Yeah,
game?
I can definitely feel the energy, especially around practice. Our coaches are even more harder than fall camp and the first two games, and they're just making sure we're well prepared and everybody has high energy and just they expect greatness for us this weekend. So and continuing on the week, so it's been very intense practice.
When you experienced it last year, how did this rivalry compare to the ones that you had at NC State?
I feel like emotionally last year it was because it was like my first one. It was a lot different because of the history behind the background rule. So us as a team getting our chance to play in Morgantown, I just can't wait to see the atmosphere. I can't wait to see what they bring out. Just all the camaraderie that comes with the game this weekend.
You guys have placed a lot of emphasis on playing with that crowd noise in practice so far. How has the preparation been so far, playing in that type of...
Yeah, they definitely have the crowd noise very, very loud in practice, so it's kind of hard to kind of focus in again on the snap cadence and stuff like that, but if anything, it's going to be more louder in the practice than it is in Morgantown, so I feel like we're going to be real prepared, so like I said before, we have a good operational offense.
You guys put a lot of points on the board so through these first 2 weeks, but I mean, I guess how do you feel that this offense has progressed from from training camp to week 2?
What I could say is like I know I keep re-emphasizing it, but the operation of our offense, I feel like each week we didn't got better operationally from first week 1 to week 2, and like I said, I feel like everything is just clicking on the offense right now. Everybody is getting the same reads. The quarterback is helping us split protections when we need it, making changes to our wide receiver routes when need be. So I just feel like everything is just flowing right now in our offense. We're getting better each week.
And then what's different with Eli this year?
I feel like his composure and the way he takes leadership of the offense, getting all the guys in the right positions and making sure they're at where they need to be, and honestly, just his competitiveness is a lot higher, and just his growth as a man, as a football player this year is a lot different from last year.
When you guys come off the field in the last 2 games, the first team unit and that second team unit goes out there, have you watched much of them, and is there anyone that you've kind of looked to that you say, okay, if I can't go or Keith or Jeff can't go, they can step in and really play?
Yeah, I definitely feel like our twos this year is a lot better than where we were last year. I know if I were to knock on wood, if I go down, Ryan Coretta, he'd be a good replacement for me. Giovanni Cooley, he's the right tackle. Tyree, he's a good right tackle for us also. And Kendall Stanley, he's our swing guy right now. So if any of it, besides center, the left guard, left tackle, right guard, right tackle go down, Kendall will be ready to play any position. So I feel like we have a lot of depth in our room, and a lot of guys are ready to play.
Is it defense that West Virginia played stack different? I mean, how unique is it, or does it feel like you're playing like sub packages all the time?
I'll just say they try to do a lot of things to confuse us, a lot of blitz, a lot of stem. So us as the O-line, we got to make sure we sit and don't get false starts when the linebacker makes a move call, wherever their call is. So I just feel like because if they try to play us base, I don't really think they can line up in a base defense and kind of just win the game. So I feel like they got to throw a lot of stuff at us, a lot of blitzes to kind of confuse our O-line and the quarterback. So.
What did you know about the backyard brawl before you got to Pitt?
I mean, of course I've seen it on TV, but I never really was like kind of tuned in on how big of a game this is. But after last year and now even this year, going to Morgantown, I know it's the real deal. We get a chance to basically secure our legacy for Pitt winning against West Virginia for the next 3 years, because I think the next time we play them is in 2029 or something like that. So I know this is a big deal for us, a big deal for them, and we just got to come out 1-0.
Anything else? Lyndon, thank you.
Cool. Y'all have a good day.